The Whose Turn Is It Anyway podcast returns to the UK Games Expo this year. We're running a live episode on Friday the 30th from 12 till 1, where we want to meet our listeners. We want you to come and join in on the show, get involved, or just come and participate, bring your lunch and rest your feet for a while. We hope to see you there and hope you have an amazing UK Games Expo. Welcome to Whose Turn Is It Anyway, your board gaming podcast where we talk about board games, tabletop, and more board game cardboard stuff. Today is our third birthday, everyone. Woo! And tradition is tradition because we are going to do another Boardgame Battleground. This time it's the Inferno 2024 edition.
Round one. Fight!
Here we go. Sound effects are included for free.
You're welcome.
So if you can't already tell, we have Dan.
Hello.
Supping on his tea.
Sucking on my tea.
Everyone can always tell when Dan's here.
Yeah.
There we go.
I like to make an entrance.
He does. And the other voice is Kerley.
Hello.
And his lovely wife, Becky.
Hi.
And Tambo returns
Hello.
to the dojo.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is our birthday episode. So for those that have not listened to our birthday episodes, come check them out. We've done 2 already. But we're 3 years old, guys. How mad's that?
It's mad.
3.
Mental.
It is mad.
I can't believe we're out of nappies now.
We are.
It's amazing, isn't it?
We are literally in pull-ups.
We're in. Oh, mummy, wow! I'm a big board game now. She loves cherries from a jar. She ate them. That's my girl. It's my baby. All gone.
So anyway,
I was wondering where that was going.
What?
I was like, that's not the nappy advert I know.
No,
Cherries,
who was that? Baby something. Baby Bjorn, was it?
I just know Huggies. Was it Huggies? They're their
That-
pull-up
yeah.
pants, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, this is
I
going weird.
don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
zero frame of reference over here.
1990s TV adverts.
Check the fathers on the podcast. Just
Yeah.
me and Dan.
Yeah.
So we're 3. We've been doing this a good few years now. Still loving it. Still enjoying it. And I love this episode. This is like a little highlight for me.
It's a fun way of having like a little sort of retro look over the last year, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like that.
And we get to play a game whilst recording, and that's just fun because we like to dick each other over playing this game.
Any
But
way
anyway.
that we can kind of get one over on the other one.
Absolutely, absolutely. So before we kind of get into it, I just want to do some news. So this year at the UK Games Expo 2025, just like last year, we did a live episode. So on the Friday, we did, basically we rocked up. We put on a bit of a show, and we recorded a live episode with a live audience. And I'm not going to lie, last year was pretty nerve-wracking, right?
It was terrifying but amazing.
It was like, is anyone going to turn up? And they did. And we had
really actually did.
we had pretty much a room full. And again, if you're listening and you turned up, man, we thank you so much for doing that.
We love you.
We love you. But we're going to do it again. So yeah, we I wouldn't say we're prepared for it right now, but
Not yet.
We've
but
got ideas.
We'll get there.
we've got ideas. We've got some good things in the chamber. So this year, our live episode is actually on Friday the 30th of May. It's at 12 till 1 p.m. So
Prime slot.
prime slot, right in the lunch hour, so you can bring your lunch. So you're going to have to eat anyway, so you might as well get some food and come along. We are up against, I'm not going to lie, we are up against a lesser well-known YouTube channel of Shut Up and Sit Down. Don't know if you've heard of them.
Never heard of them.
Yeah, they do have their show at the same time. So we are up against
What
that.
happens if some members of the podcast would actually quite like to go and watch Just Shut Up and Sit Down? Are we?
Then they'll be shunned and never allowed to.
That's why I'm not coming.
I didn't.
Because I'll be there.
That's the reason Dan's not.
No,
coming.
no.
But the way I look at it is Shut Up and Sit Down probably has a room of 100, 200 people. Not everyone's going to be able to go. So come and see us.
There's no room. You know where you can find a seat.
Absolutely. We don't mind being sloppy seconds, do we, guys?
We don't.
No, not at all.
So,
We're used to it.
We're used to it. So no, we're there. We can't wait to put on a show.
Wait a minute. You just calling me.
I was looking at Dan, actually.
He looked right at me when he said it. Yeah, he looked right at me.
But no, we can't wait to do it. It's always fun to chat with the audience and our listeners that turn up. It's just great to hang out and just say hi and do all that cool stuff. So if you're coming, we'd love to see you. If not, don't worry about it. It's fine. We won't cry. We're only 3.
I can't be there because I wasn't trusted this time now after the last time. because put an audience in front of me and I'm just chaos.
It's fine. It's fine. You're just very, very busy.
Just wind them up and off he goes.
Yes, it's all good. Anyway, so that was a little bit of news. So just like on our other birthday episodes, we like to kind of do a little retrospective on the last year. So obviously our last recording year, not 2024, even though most of our last recording year was in 24. What our kind of highlights are. So has anyone got a highlight they want to just throw into the pot?
My favourite episode was the episode where, and if I was prepared, I'd have the number of it, but I'm not, where we did the imagine like your best board game day and where it was and all the rest of it.
Come game with me.
Come game with me.
Come
That's
game
it.
with
I loved that. T put such a lot of effort in, and I just loved it.
Oh, that was JP's, not mine.
Yeah, but no, your day.
Oh, my day. Oh, yes.
The food you had was themed to the build. It was brilliant. I loved that episode.
It was probably one of the most fun records we've done. It was so logistical, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like we had to...
Go out the room,
Yeah.
go back in the room, go back out the room again.
Yeah, so for those that haven't listened to it, do listen to it, because it's one of probably the finer edits I've done personally, because it was a bastard to edit and pull together, because we kind of had the Come Dine With Me experience of putting on the game day. We listened to this grand adventure design of this is what I'm going to do and it's going to be this, and then basically the others just slagged it off. But we did it in secret, so actually none of us knew what we'd said or scored, just like the show.
That's it. The first time we heard that back was actually listening to the episode when it came out.
It's with everyone else.
Yeah,
I think that's quite exciting, actually.
As Becky mentioned, it's actually my highlight of the year as well. Because my
cool.
highlight
You can have
was
the same.
Yeah, my highlight was sitting there when Rob was reading out the scores, and Rob goes, "Who scored me a 7?" or something like that, and it was me, and I'm just going, "Don't know, Rob."
Yeah, it was funny when I edited that, and I was like, I knew it was Tambo. I knew he'd stiffed him. But yeah, no, that was fun. Any other moments?
Well, my personal one was running the convention last year in the Devon Board Game Weekend. Absolutely loved it. The Fox and Hounds, really good. Even organising it was pretty good fun with Matt and the team, and everyone helping support me do it. My lovely wife who helped with the quiz and just generally ordering stuff and things we needed. So yeah, it was just a real highlight to kind of not only be there but also actually run it. Like even on the day, I was running around helping people out. It was just good fun in general. And just to plug it a little bit, I am also running the one in October 17th through 19th. The dates aren't officially out yet, but they will be by the time this one airs. October 17th through 19th next year. We're looking forward to running another one.
Yeah, so if people don't know, we sponsor this event, and we kind of co-sponsor it with Devon Dice Podcast, so Joel and the team. And we tend to organise the latter one in the year, right? I say we, you.
Yeah.
And a very good job you've done with it. Because last year I could only attend the day due to parental duties, and I wish I could have been there for the whole weekend. But yeah, everyone said they had such a cracking time. So, kudos to everyone who got involved. But yeah, it's really nice that we get to sponsor an event, which is something new for us.
I don't want to load the car again with all our games, because that was like a game in itself. It was like,
Yeah.
how many more games can you fit in a car Tetris kind of game?
Yeah.
So
Board game library.
Did you say next year, 2026?
No, this year.
Yeah, did I say next
You
year?
said next year.
Okay, well, I mean later on this year.
No worries.
Although we'll probably do it in October 2026.
It's like, if it's next year, I could probably put it in my diary now, so I know what it is.
Dan, I'm used to you just being, I'm busy. I'm
Just block
busy.
Just block October out. It'd be fine.
The whole month.
All of it.
The whole month.
Yeah, don't work.
When you're describing it, you sound like Dan Apsey after year one of the board game marathon. Year one. Yeah.
Yeah, now not so much.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm done with
Take it.
I got
done.
tired.
Yeah. We might do our own convention one day.
oh, that'd be great.
I think that's our little goal, I think. That's something that's been in my mind. I don't know why I'm just suddenly talking about this right now, but I am. Sod it. But I think by sponsoring these events, it's given us some experience in how to do it, how to run it, how to organise it, how to promote it, and do all these kind of things. So, yeah.
What's lovely about it is Matt at the Fox and Hounds is actually really keen to kind of like say, he said, well, if you want to do something bigger at some point, just use this as practice, He's really on board with it. He doesn't mind at all. He's just helpful to, he's just grateful to get some help. So.
Yeah, and anything to kind of contribute to the Southwest hobby gaming scene is a bonus. We're lucky that we have access to some great conventions just locally, and to add to that, great. Who doesn't want another board game weekend? Let's face it, they're awesome. We love them. Dan, favourite moment?
Do you know what? I can't pinpoint one specifically, but there's been many a times where I've been on an episode with Adrian.
Yeah.
And then Adrian and I have had lots of detailed kind of like almost philosophical conversations about in-depth information regarding board game mechanics. And I've just really enjoyed the conversation because there's not often that you get to have those kind of conversations or those chats because you're busy in the moment or in the game. So when you get to sort of step away and actually think about it for a moment, it's actually quite fulfilling to have an in-depth chat with somebody else about something you're passionate about.
Yeah.
Don't often get to do that at all.
Sounds intellectual for you.
It does. It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We can be every now and then.
Yeah, you can. I'm just talking about that.
I don't know. You've heard the bloopers, right?
Love you too.
You've heard the
Love you, Dan.
Yeah, the bloopers is just complete tosh.
Yeah, it's just complete
It's just
nonsense.
noise.
Yeah.
It's just noise.
And
Yeah.
the fact we still release them and maybe
I know.
get away with it is
Nice.
good, isn't it?
Nice.
We do it for ourselves. Let's not kid ourselves.
How many listeners do we get on that compared with a normal one?
Well, the bloopers.
Yeah. I've always wondered.
It's a bit lower, but it's not significantly lower. It still does all right as an episode. Yeah. They do trail. They're not as sexy. So, but it's not.
Who's on it?
Maybe that depends on what we're doing. I suppose
but
we
it's-
need to up our ante for
Yeah,
the bloopers.
it's
I
not
think
just
the problem
9.
here-
It's not just 9 downloads, which is just us. Right? It's more.
I think the problem is a lot of the time it's too sexy.
Yeah, it gets a bit.
Yeah, it gets a
We
bit
need,
spicy.
we need to turn down the slut drops. Just not as many slut drops in there.
Yeah, especially without, with only a skirt on and no knickers down.
But now the thing is with that, there are the stuff that doesn't make it into the bloopers. Now that's the stuff that no one hears.
You do get just 9 downloads for that because it's
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just for us. It's just for us.
Nice.
By moment, you probably know what mine is. What do you think mine is?
Oh, that's put me under a lot
Yeah,
of pressure.
yeah.
I think I know.
Go
Okay,
on.
go for it.
I think it's having a little interview with David Turtsey.
Yeah,
Oh, look at his little face! He's so happy.
it is.
Bless him.
It is. That episode was probably a bit of a goal. When we started, it was like a pipe dream. I'll be honest, we kind of started this thing very amateurish, still probably a little bit amateurish, but thinking, wouldn't it be great if we could get an interview with David Turtsey? And then you think, yeah, whatever, mate, just chill out. And we're there, and we did it, and we got him, and me and Kerley sat down and geeked out about Star Trek for an hour with him, and yeah, it was mad. It was a mad episode. I loved it.
I mean, literally.
Yeah, so much energy that David has and brings to everything he does, and those that have met him will know exactly what I mean. But it's such a lovely chap, lovely heart, gives a lot of his time and effort and energy, and the fact that he just sat down with us for an evening and we just chatted about his stuff and games. It
He's
was
just
great.
so bouncy. I love how bouncy he is. His energy is so...
You can't be grumpy.
No,
like if you were
infectious, isn't
if you were like in a bad mood and then you had a chat with him, you'd be uplifted. You would. You'd be like, whoa, but you'd be uplifted. And so no, that for me was great because it felt like yes, and it's probably similar to you, Becky. You said last year around Min and Elwyn, right? When you did,
Yeah, absolutely. Just that kind of thing. Like, oh, those people are actually talking to us.
Yeah.
Oh, and it's really humbling, but it's also really nice that you realise these are just regular people
Yes.
that have got ideas and they're just super, super brainy and successful and done amazing. But it's really nice to see the other side of that kind of, not that kind of person, but that kind of profession or that kind of level of people. It was just so lovely.
It was kind of an element of pride, I think. So when that episode released, I was quite proud of that one. I was like, yeah, that made me feel good.
This is talking about being proud. I think this is a really good point. I haven't spoken to the other guys about this, so feel free to cut this out if you don't like it. But I think we are all just so super thankful to you, JP, because without you doing all this stuff,
Oh, don't.
it
You'll set
wouldn't.
me off.
Let's be honest. Would we be here now? Because I don't think we were. We were all really keen about it, but you're the one that puts the blood, sweat, and tears, and the time, and the effort, and the project management. And I just want to say big thanks from all of us because you're the one that makes it work.
Thanks,
so,
mate.
yeah, thanks. Thanks, dude.
I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
And he does the shit art on the cards for this board game battle.
and that on
so we
its
need
own.
to,
That on its
we need to
own.
remember that.
I still pull that out to look at if I'm feeling a bit sad. I just love it. I just love it.
I can't get involved in this conversation. I've already complimented you once this
You
week.
have? What was that?
I don't even remember.
Can you
but
remember what we did? Like a
It
compliment.
wasn't a conscious thing.
Did you both have your trousers down, or was it just
I don't
regular?
remember what it was for, but it was weird.
Well, I stand by my comment.
Yeah, not the trousers.
It was about your work. That was it. It was about your work.
Was
And it was only an offhand comment.
I don't
But
know.
it was just something about you being professional and hardworking or something.
Yeah.
at work.
You should have written it
and,
down.
and you just looked at me
And
like
gone to
I
sign
just,
it.
I don't know, just whipped
Bait
my,
it.
just done a dump on the floor or something.
Yeah,
It's like really confused.
It was alien, mate. It was alien. Because normally from you, we know that your love language is taking the piss out of people. We know,
Yep.
we all know that, right? But when you actually get sincere, it's just weird.
Yeah.
Mental note,
Yeah.
no sincerity.
No, please don't compliment me any further. Right, I think it's time to put on the gi and get down to the old fighting dojo, right?
Let's do it. My black belt is already on.
Let's do it. Let's open up.
I'm going to be a bit more like E Honda or something, if that's all right.
E Honda.
You can do what you want.
Just wear some pants, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
It's the sumo.
So, sumo.
Okay.
I'm going to go Eddie Gordo because I can't sit still.
Yep. Capoeira,
Is
baby.
Chun-Li in that one? She had the cool
Yeah.
hair. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll be that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can.
yeah. You dirty bastard.
Oh, here we go.
Funny.
Got the outfit for you at home, love.
It's funny because all of those that, you know, that know me are like, she's not Chun-Li. Who's she kidding herself?
But anyway, let's enter the battleground. So we're here for our third Boardgame Battleground, where we pick the best played games from last year, and we basically pitch them together in a celebrity deathmatch style top trumps battle. It's the best way to describe this. So
Other games are available.
other games are available, but we've completely ripped this one off, tweaked the mechanics, and see if it works. So if you've listened to our previous episodes, you know exactly what's coming up. So apologies, but if you haven't listened, basically we've all put in 5 of our favourite games played last year, and some of us have shared overlaps. There's 9 of us on the pod, and we've ended up with 30 in the roster. So we've got 30 games going into the battleground, and only one will survive, Highlander style. So expect
Who won last year?
who won. The game that won last year and is basically returning as victor is the EO faithful
You bet your ass it is.
Terraforming Mars.
Yes, Dad.
Yeah, baby.
So it might be time for that to die. It might retain its crowning glory. We'll see.
I could accept it as long as Too Many Bones doesn't win.
Yeah, but I didn't put that in this year.
Did you not?
Shock,
There we
horror.
go.
Did you
So,
play it much last year?
Played it a bit. But I didn't put it in, and there's reasons, and I might explain it if and when, or maybe it doesn't come up. Who knows? It's in there.
It is in there.
Yeah, it's in there. But I didn't do it.
Well, so you've gone from it being in there to not being in there to being in there.
No, but I didn't do it. Is the
You
point.
didn't do it?
There you go.
Oh,
Ooh,
Rob
this
don't
is-
put it in, I reckon.
We'll see. We'll
This
see.
is controversial.
We'll see. So basically, we've got a deck of cards in front of us that's been cut, and the rules are so instead of us all kind of playing our own decks, because that gets really complicated, and we want to make this as audio friendly as possible, we're kind of navigating these decks between us as we go. So we have an attacker and we have a defender, right? Trust us that we'll figure out who does what. It's really boring, doesn't really matter, but we kind of make it fair. And basically, the attacker will reveal the card. They'll explain what the card is. Maybe we'll talk about the game a little bit and why we chose it if any of us are here. And they'll pick a stat. We have 5 stats. We have weight, so closest game to mid-weight, 3.0 on BGG. All the stats are pretty much BGG friendly to make my life easier. So we've got weight. We've got BGG ranking, so where it ranks in the top board games of all time. We've got the user rating, i.e. from 0 to 10. And we've got the year it was published, so oldest being the best there. And we've got the value of base game only, excluding shipping, maybe. Depends if I've got my data correct. But so we're going base. So we've tweaked a few of the rules from previous years. And not massively, but we tweaked them basically because, we're trying to balance this game that's wildly stupid and, bit of fun, really. So we'll have the attacker, they'll reveal the card, they'll reveal the stat. The defender will do the same, reveal the card, talk about the game, reveal the stat. We'll see which one wins. Whoever wins goes into the next round. So we'll have 5 rounds until there is only one left. Now, in the rare occasion we get a stat that draws, we do a counter attack, and you might get a sound effect there in post. So if we pick a stat and it's the same, we do a counter attack, then the defender gets to name a stat to reply back to the attacker, could then take that one out.
Understood, boss.
I don't know if it might have happened last year once.
I think it did.
Yeah, but it rarely happens. First year it didn't happen at all, and we were primed for soundboards and everything. It just didn't happen. But there we go. So that's the rules. That's what we're going to do. I mean, Kerley is going to start us off as the attacker, and Becky, sitting next to him, will be the defender. So I'm going to hand over to Sound Effects Dan to introduce round 1.
Round 1. Right.
So the first game revealed on the attacker deck is going to be Here to Slay. I've got no idea what that game is, T, so I'm going to ask you to explain.
You put it in.
Did I put it in? I thought Chrissy did.
He didn't put it in. Chrissy did.
Both of you, says Tambo and Chris.
Oh, we both might have signed up for it then. Right. It's basically a quick, fun battle game where you've got to defeat the monsters in the middle, and you can just stitch each other up, basically. Stop other people, putting roll manipulations on other people's dice, and
Reminded me of Munchkin when you were describing it last time.
yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's really good fun. You just stick each other over, basically.
No, fair enough.
And you got the little monsters, little creatures look like Pokemon.
I've never heard of it.
I wanted to get it in the convention once first, but we just didn't get around to it. So you can play it in 10 minutes, depending how many players you have.
I'm going to play to win, mate, but, if I knock out a favourite, I'm not going to be happy.
Okay, fine.
All right.
Yeah, good. I'm happy.
Here's the point. I didn't actually mention this. Like, depending on who's the attacker and whether they give a crap about the card, may depend whether they actually pick the best stat or not.
That's
so
it.
we have
That's what
been
we did
known to
last time,
tank
yeah.
I
games.
don't really know what this is. So
I haven't played this with you yet, but you would like it, and I would say you would enjoy it.
It's just I don't want to knock out like TM or something or Art Nova.
Pick your stat. Pick your stat.
Pick your stat, Kerley.
Come on.
All right, I'll play to win. I'm not going to be happy about it, though. So we'll go for value.
Oh, that will be strong because it's a cheap box
Yeah.
game.
So value is £18.
I have in my hand Star Trek Captain's Chair.
Oh, Kerley's face is
Oh, you are
This-
such a git.
This is a game voted by both JP and Rob, and I think we all know by now who designed it, the lovely Mr. Tertsy. So I
And
have,
Nigel Buckle.
Nigel, but yes, indeed. So I don't know a lot about the game because I haven't played it, but I'm sure there are going to be people that want to talk about it in 3 sentences.
It's amazing. The best Star Trek game you could ever play. It's Imperium, the system Imperium, but with Star Trek. That's all you need to know. It's probably my favourite game played of last year. And I've got a little tear in my eye, the fact that I know this is out.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's pretty good value for the amount of love this game has got, but I'm afraid the value is £46.
Oh, well, I'm not happy.
I'm surprised it's as much as that.
So,
I didn't know that.
so I'm afraid Here to Slay has beaten Star Trek Captain's Chair.
I think you'd prefer Captain Chair than
Yeah,
Here
it's
to
a bit
Slay.
too
Sorry
late
about
now, T. It's a bit too late.
that. But I'm quite happy. So
I'm perfectly aware of that, mate.
Hello,
So
darkness.
I'm afraid that's how that goes.
ouch.
And this is the game. This is what happens at Boardgame Battleground. Your favourite games just get crushed for no reason other than Kerley trying to win.
Where is your copy of Captain's Chair right now?
It's in my game room.
Do we need to take it out and burn
Nope.
it? I'm just checking. I wasn't
Nope.
sure if we had to do that for real.
No, bugger
Sorry.
Expect a phone call from David Tertsy at some point soon.
He's going to be furious.
Yeah.
Round 1. You
Round
don't
one,
get
game
that.
1, it's out. Shit.
He got slayed.
Shall we just check? Oh, it got slayed.
He got slayed.
Oh.
Burn.
Right. Next game.
Next game. Right, so this game is not one I can comment about. I've not played it. And I'll be honest, I'm probably going to tank it. So just to give you some advice. It is a game put forward by Davey, and it is Shackleton Base. So
You have played it.
Yeah, I've played it.
You played it once.
You played it with us.
Yeah. Here.
what was in it? What happened?
We're in the moon. In the crater in the moon.
Space.
And you had the corporations. You got 3 corporations.
Fantastic game.
Was he there?
Yeah, he
average. Yeah, I remember that.
You were like,
Yeah, what's
okay.
the one I haven't played yet?
SETI.
SETI.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, it's always
Okay.
those two that I get mixed up with before I played Shackleton.
Yeah.
But I thought Shackleton was fantastic.
great.
Can't get a copy of it now, though.
I thought it was good, but I don't. It was not. Like when I've just recently played
Andromeda's
Edge.
Yes.
Yeah, so comparing the two, and it was like, oh my God, Andromeda's Edge is much more up my street, shall we say.
Not the same sort of game, though, are they?
No, not at all, really, but they came out at similar times,
Yeah,
similar-ish themes, and
Yeah.
it's just much more my thing. I didn't think it was bad, it was good, but
you're going to tank it.
I'm going to tank it
Fair
anyway,
enough.
So.
Sorry, Davey.
So do you want to give a bit of an idea of what it's about?
Yeah, it's just it's kind of a mid to heavy Euro game set in a moon's crater of Shackleton, and you're putting domes on there. You have 3 corporations that are mixed out of 7 into the game, which really adds a lot of variety.
Love that
and
part
you
of
can interact with the corpse to do different kind of mini game mechanisms that are introduced, and basically you're building your society on the moon. And getting money and credits and doing Euro things, but it's got a really cool kind of mechanic in how the workers can circle the crater and how you activate rows and columns within the middle. And it's good fun. Now I'm talking about it, I want to play it again.
Yeah, it's Merv in space, basically.
I've got to be honest, your picture actually reminded me of it, so I'm like, oh yeah, I've played that.
There you go, it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah,
That was one of the early
It's
ones.
one of your beautiful pictures, mate.
I can't get a copy of it anywhere.
You're not?
Nope, completely sold it everywhere. Waiting for a reprint.
There you go. What are you picking?
I think we're going to go for age.
Wow.
That's hard.
So that would be 2024.
Literally last year.
Beat
Essen
that.
release last year.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
T.
So we got space versus space.
Oh, what is
Dun,
it?
dun, dun.
Arcs.
Oh, so that'll be a tie.
Yes, correct. It is.
Yeah.
It is a tie, and this is chosen by JP.
Hello.
Arcs. We've talked about Arcs lots. It's a space battle kind of. What's the card mechanic in it?
Kind of like pseudo trick taking,
Trick taking,
but it's not. But it
to
is.
get your actions, to
Yeah.
follow, and
That's it.
But it's mostly just pick on the winner, basically. And
Yeah.
then try and then anyone can win.
Yeah.
It's a really good fun, really good game.
Space shivving is what I'm going to call it because that's literally what it is.
Yeah.
Great way to put it.
And I like the art on it as well, JP. It's just like the token, like
Yeah.
the ships. Yeah. Very
Again,
good.
one of my early drawings, I had a lot of effort into it. Yeah. So we've got what's the age?
2024.
So we've got a ding counterattack. So that means T, you get to pick another stat to fight back on.
I actually don't care between these two, to be honest.
I want Arcs to win, but I don't know that one at all. The one Kerley's got skeleton base, so I'm going to go with rating.
Okay.
And it's the highest rating, right? For the
Yes.
win? Yes. So 8.1.
8.1.
Oh, ding, ding,
This is the
ding.
first double counter we've ever had.
Sudden death.
Oh my god, it's going back and forth.
I
Kerley.
actually now I might try and win because I don't particularly like Arcs either. No, actually, I don't like Arcs, but it's average. So I'm going to try and win, but the ones I've got left are not very good either. Arcs. No, I think it's going to be a bit cheaper than that. This is going to be pretty close, so I think I'm just going to have to. I think this is my best chance is rank.
Ooh. Highest, lowest?
highest. Well, as in a 1 is the best.
Okay, yeah,
So
yeah,
I suppose
yeah,
it's
yeah,
the lowest number.
So my one isn't good, mate. I'm probably going to lose this, but I think I've got less chance with everything else. It would be a 2078.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, 133.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
There you go. You're going to win. Yeah.
That's
That's the
Battleground.
beauty. I blame it all on
That's
JC.
number one.
To be honest, I had a mind fight. Is the lowest value, isn't it, to win? So I would have thought that. I should have done that. I had a mind fight. Keep forgetting.
It's all good.
Cool.
It's all
Yeah,
good.
I won it.
There we
You know,
are then.
Arcs is
So
through. So I'm happy.
Shackleton Base is going in the bin.
In the trash, the
That's a
moon.
shame. That's a shame.
So here we go. Very nice. I want this one to win. Minos.
Dawn of the Bronze.
Kelly, you can explain this one better than I can, but quickly if you like.
Yeah, I've done an episode about this, or at least been a significant part of it. But yeah, we'll go through it quickly. Minos, basically, you are, you're in charge, or you're vying to be the leader of Crete. And you are, it's going to be a VP collection game, basically, but you can do that via various different ways. But what I love about the game is the core of it comes from it's a dice selection game, but the dice that you pick to go in there, you get a bonus for having higher dice, and by making matches to get a bonus, right? We won't get into what they are. You'll get there. But also you get a bonus for the numbers being lower, and then the actions you take are better. So it's always a little bit of a, do I go for the higher number to get the collection, or do I go for the lower number to have better actions? And then when you do said actions, you do it in the order of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you've got to make sure that you do it. Not only the action. So for an example, if you've put draw cards and you've put a 1 on it because you want to play, you want to draw loads of cards. Well, that's all well and good. But now the one to play cards you've put on 4 because you weren't that bothered by it. You're drawing cards after you've played them. So you might not. So it's weird. You've got to kind of get it in the right order as well. So there's so much to think about, and essentially then you're doing the actions to not control, because it's not really a military game, but like you're out on a board and you're kind of like building buildings and, having presence in different areas. So it's just a really, really, really clever game that I really love.
I need to play it.
It's my favourite game. It's
Play it.
probably my favourite game of this year, and I imagine it's got my name next to it.
And my name.
T.
see, yeah.
I've always liked you.
What are you picking, mate?
So I am actually going to go weight. I'm going to go 0.73.
So that'd be a 3.73. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and the card I've got. Ooh. Lord of the Rings, Duel for Middle Earth.
So I don't know who's going to win because I don't know how near that is to 0 to 3.
Is the horse and the people farting in this image?
Show Becky.
Let me see.
This image is ridiculous.
That's quality.
That is a farting horse. It's not a horse. It hasn't got any
That's
ears.
cool, isn't it?
Oh, is it a Nazgul?
I know what it's meant
course
to
it
be.
JP's artwork on these cards, honestly, this should be a game in itself. It's brilliant.
The
I love
hobbits
it.
are definitely
Work out the
farting their way from the Nazgul.
When is this game going to get a retail release? Your game, I mean, not the...
Well, I could be asked to mass produce it by hand.
Nice.
Yeah.
By hand.
By hand.
Weight, 0.94.
Yes.
So
Damn it.
Tambo wins.
Tambo wins that one.
And Lord of the Rings, Duel for Middle Earth, suffers a terrible fate.
It's such a shame.
Who
because
asked
that's
that game?
such a great
Becky
game.
did.
Becky
It's such
did.
a great game.
Oh, that's a great
It's
game.
simple. And yes, all right, it's Lord of the Rings skin, but it could be about anything whatsoever. But it's such a good, simple, quick, obvious game.
Is that the one that's made by Repos?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like I'd probably enjoy
it's
it.
Seven Wonders Duel, but
Yeah,
it's slash Lord of the Rings.
yeah.
It is good.
Does that mean that the actual game, did you say closest to 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that would be...
Are you telling me that's 3.94?
It's 1.
Oh, that's minus.
Yeah,
yeah,
minus.
2.06.
There we are. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
I was going to say,
light.
are you telling me it's more complicated than Minos? Because we're going to have an argument.
It's further away from
Yeah,
the
no,
middle.
no, I get it. No, I
From
get
the
it.
middle.
It's just I missed the minus.
Let me look at the farting Nazgul. It looks like a camel without a hump.
That was one of the later ones I drew.
If you're interested, card 24, yeah, he'd given up drawing Nazgul by this point. There's a man with a stick or something. Oh, I love it.
Have you got
It
the cards
looks
from
like
last
he's
year
got a
still?
really, really. It's
Yeah.
got like a smiling emoji next to his anus.
That's Frodo's ring.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Anyway, next game.
Okay, we have Castles of Burgundy.
Well, this will be an Adrian Express.
Oh, yeah, 100%. That's Adrian's.
Yeah. Was anybody else? Is it just Adrian?
It's just Adrian.
Yeah, I thought so.
You liked it, though, didn't you?
It's good.
You like it, darling?
Yeah, I thought it was really good, but I don't think it makes my top 5 for the
It
year.
stands the test of
but-
time.
Very good.
Not
Very
too
good. I enjoyed
bothered
it.
about this one. So
We don't need to explain Castles of Burgundy. Everyone knows.
Everyone knows Castles of Burgundy. Yeah.
what you're picking. You're not too bothered. You're going to tank it.
I'll sniff out down.
Nice.
they're all quite. I'm going to go with year 2011.
So I've got Cloudspire.
Well, that's lost.
Yes, gone.
Yeah.
Which is mine and Davey's pick. And actually, this is going back to what I said about Too Many Bones. I put this in instead because this has had a little resurgence in the gaming for good reason. I've spoke about it on the pod. But you've picked year, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is 2019. So,
Ooh.
yeah. To be
When
fair,
again?
Castles is a strong card.
Yep.
Its weight is pretty much bang on 3.0, right?
Yeah.
It's not far from it. Its rank is probably going to be very high.
Yeah.
Its rating's probably high. The year,
Yep.
it's an older game.
Yep.
And
And the value's good.
The value's good if you go for standard edition, not silly special edition.
Yeah.
So,
It's going to be a
Tough
bit
one
of a
to beat, I
super
think, this
trump,
one.
really.
Looking at the stats.
yeah.
Castle of Burgundy win.
Castles of
Yeah,
Burgundy's
it's not
in.
gonna. It's going to be tough to knock that out.
Yeah, so Tambo still is attacker. He's on a reign of terror. So, yeah,
Yep,
what's
ready?
next, mate?
Let's do it. Twilight Imperium.
Steady now. Steady now.
Twilight Imperium.
Come on, T, you've got this, mate.
Steady now.
It's in every year. It's in every year.
I like this game. but it's in every year, and that's never won yet, has it? And it should, I think, 'cause it's got a special place in this.
Got close.
Yeah, it's got really
It
special
has
place.
got close before.
Yeah. Okay. We don't need to explain it because everyone should know what Twilight Imperium is. So I'm going to go with rank, which is 5.
It's pretty strong out the gate.
5.
Oh, what a shame I've lost. No, so I've got Smartphone Inc., which I know nothing about and I hope it loses.
That's another Adrian.
Is Adrian's one of his favourite games?
Yeah,
I've played it. It's quite a good game. It's economic-y. The way you do your action selection with kind of overlapping tiles.
Yeah, it's like a puzzle at the bottom, isn't it? To your phone.
Quite interesting how it works. I'd like to play it again,
It's
actually.
aging
But,
like a fine wine, that one.
yeah, but which one would I want to keep in is definitely TI.
Oh, God, yeah.
So
I'm not sure you like it, Curly, because it's got a puzzle at the bottom. That's how many actions you
Yeah,
get.
sounds good. See you later, Smartphone Inc.
So what's its rank?
So what was it rank?
Rank 5,
So
mate.
rank is 432.
Okay,
What a
bye-bye.
shame.
Bye-bye,
Bye-bye.
You're welcome.
Unlucky Adrian. Better luck next
TI
time.
goes through.
I don't mean to keep winning, boys. I'm just...
No, I'm pleased with that one.
Yeah, I want to.
Yeah,
I like Twilight, so it should go through.
There we go. Next match.
Next one.
Robert Pattinson's my favourite.
Team Edward.
Twice
He said
shot.
he liked Twilight.
Okay, so I've never played a Secret Identity.
Another Adrian one, I believe.
Adrian again. Yeah, Adrian's hanging out all his games at the moment. I am going to go with... I don't care much about this one, so I'm just going to go with rank 2,766.
I don't know it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know.
It's a
what game
party.
I
It's a
can't help
party game where
Yeah.
you could be a famous person. That's all I know about it because I've seen it being played, but I don't
Oh,
quite know
that
what's
sounds
going
like
on.
I'd like that more above
think-
this one.
I think you've played it because
Oh,
Age
where
has
you
brought
have
it to your
make-
birthday.
You have to make someone guess something by the little symbols you pick.
No, that's what I was thinking. It's not that one.
That's concept. I think.
Yeah, that was good. I played that one.
That's not a game, that's an activity.
Okay, so the game I've got is The Witcher Old World.
That's by Rob Dog.
It is
Oh,
by Rob
Geralt.
and Chrissy P. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fighting on the side of Geralt here, but I don't think we're going to be good, are we? What was
I don't
your
know.
rank to?
2,766.
Oh, I've kicked your ass into, sorry.
Yeah,
340.
fine. Yeah, I don't. I would like that one to win anyway.
Good. Oh, well, there we go. Well, we're all
played it.
happy then. Geralt lives, The Witcher Old World is through to the next
Toss a
round.
coin to your Witcher.
Wind's
Yeah.
howling.
So, by Secret Identity, sorry, Adrian, but we know nothing about it. It will stay secret.
It's like you've been waiting months for an opportunity for that to come out.
Wind's howling. The Witcher, the old world, as we say, it's Rob's game in the group. It's quite a cool game where you go around fighting monsters, you learn about them, you'll trail them, you'll fight them, and it's got a nice card chaining combat mechanism in it where you can kind of play a card and then link certain cards based on coloured tags that are on there, so it works quite nicely. I actually prefer it co-op. So I've played the Wild Hunt variation of the game, and it's fully co-op, and in my opinion, is so much better. Because the competitive is fun until you get to the point where it's like, and I win. And yeah, story's over, it's done. So it's quite nice to have a co-op version of it. So I like it. Good.
Yeah, the only complaint I had about that game is a long time between turns and a
Yes.
four-player. I
Don't ever play it
I
four.
did it at the 24-hour board game marathon.
Yeah.
And oh my God, I was about ready to fall asleep.
Yeah.
It was just way too long,
Too
especially
long.
because we were learning it. It was literally about 25 minutes between turns.
Jeez.
And it was
Two
just
player co-op.
my God.
Because then one of you's doing like reading the narrative on the card to the other player. So you're always involved. Both. So you just do it 2-player. It works.
Nice.
There you go. Cool.
Nice.
Okay, so I'm fighting with Coffee Traders, which is a game put in by Dan.
I put that in.
You did.
I did put that in.
There's lots of pictures. Now, JP, are coffee beans triangular shaped, or is that not meant to be a picture of a coffee bean?
No, if you look further down the artwork,
Yeah, I
there
can
is
see
a
the
coffee
coffee
bean.
beans there. Yeah,
that's
yeah.
because coffee beans are tokens that go onto
Oh,
these little
I
spreadsheets.
see.
Yeah.
And that's all I've seen of the board because I've never played
It's a
it.
spreadsheet.
It's like a
Oh.
spreadsheet with different regions on
Okay.
it. Yeah.
Maybe I want this game to win then.
Do you want me to explain the game?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'd love to.
So it's about running your own 1950s style coffee plantation, which sounds really dull, but it's not. It's great. It's good fun. And you're trying to generate coffee in these plantations that have to be equipped with workers, and then when you finally produce coffee, you're kind of then shipping them out to potential buyers, basically. and the artwork is very plain, but the component quality is gorgeous. It's been out for a little while now, but it definitely gets to my table, at least once or twice a year. It is quite heavy. It's quite full on. It does look like a spreadsheet when you're playing it, but it is actually really, really good.
Do you play as characters in the game?
No.
Like,
But the plantations are based on plantations around the world to add a little bit of theme.
I thought you'd have a character like, first name Max and
Maxwell
House.
Maxwell House. No.
There's a coffee gag in there. There's a
Who
coffee
are you playing as, Dad? Kenko.
Kenko.
Playing as Kenko.
Nescafe.
Mellow birds.
I mean, so it sounds good. So I'd like to sort of champion it, but the stats are a bit difficult. So as Dan said, it is quite tricky. Mm-hmm. The rank's quite low, which is a shame. Rating's only 7.7, and it is quite a new game, 2021. It's also quite expensive.
It is.
Oh, Dan, I don't really know what to pick here. I'll go for year 2021.
Okay. And the card I've got, Terraforming Mars. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, baby.
We both put
I'm
this
glad.
card in, so
Champions
that's
in.
fine.
So I think probably Terraforming Mars would have lost if I'd have gone for weight.
You should have gone for weight.
But I'm glad Terraforming Mars won, so I don't care about coffee traders. In the bin, coffee traders.
We don't need to explain TM, do
No.
we? Do we?
Oh,
No.
I don't think
But the clue's in the name of the game,
I've never
isn't it?
mentioned it, so I think
No.
we better to have a big, long discussion about it.
At risk of being, the Terraforming Mars podcast, let's not explain it.
You mean you're not backing the Terraforming Mars role-playing game that's currently on Kickstarter?
No, it's pointless.
That's literally the only game they've made that I haven't backed so far.
Yeah, I thought as much.
So, no.
The year is obviously 2016, so it's 9 years old. And rightly so, it should be going in
Through the next round.
Don't get me wrong, I love Terraforming Mars, but I don't want to see it win a second time. in a row.
Same, and I like coffee traders, but if I had to pick them together, it would be TM every time.
You weren't loving it the first 3 rounds the other day when we played it.
It ended up all right.
Yeah, it did end up
I
all
did
right.
all right.
To be fair to him, he wasn't having a proper soul. He was like really pissed off with how that game started. Like, yeah, this didn't go well. What's going on here?
Right.
Right, I won. So
You did?
You ready? Mm-hmm. My card is... I have mixed emotions about this game. Wormspan. One of Becky's.
One of mine.
Oh, God, it's gotta
One
be
of
triggered.
mine.
Wormspan is one of the billions of games. The artwork's great. Grr. The artwork. Grr. That is the noise that dragons make.
That's a wyvern.
It's a wyvern. Not to be confused with the Y-bird from Playdays.
Why?
What's on the side of the lollipop? There are what? How many span games are there?
That should be a stat.
Sorry, it's out of my system now. How many span games are there? 3 now. Some would say too many, but apparently Finspan is really good. But
It actually is.
Yeah,
It actually is.
Yeah, I've not played it yet, but Wormspan is Wingspan, but with dragons.
Yeah.
Enough said.
So we need to know.
So the stat that I would always play Wingspan over Wormspan in my honest truth. I like them both, but I'm more financially invested in Wingspan.
Speaking out your
I'm
ass,
with you, Dan.
Apsy.
So because of that reason, I'm going to pick year 2024.
Ooh.
You're a naughty boy.
Controversial. So I have got Nucleum, which is Dan's choice.
Yes, Dan.
knew it.
So Nucleum
That's a
is
tie.
a
2023, right?
quite a heavy,
Oh, was it 2023?
heavy Euro game.
Not sure. on
Set in like a alternate history where you build train tracks and you basically ship energy around and power up buildings, and basically like Brass and Barrage and
It's like
you mix.
brass on crack.
Yeah.
I love it.
That's why you put it in, right?
Absolutely.
So yeah, what was it? Yeah,
Yeah.
2023.
Yes, Dan.
Nucleum wins. So next matchup, starting with Ark Nova. Ark Nova.
Tank this little.
Ark Nova.
Tank it.
Not my game.
So Ark Nova is another one that gets talked about a lot on this podcast.
What's it about,
Game I
JP?
play.
Zoos, Terraforming Mars zoos.
Terraforming zoos.
That's pretty much it. But no, it is a good game. I've got to recognise that it is a good game, and I'd actually play it any time. I rag on it a lot because it's
Because the
talked
Kerleys love it.
about a lot, so we just rag
Well,
on
it's
it.
because we play it a lot.
You play it a lot. It's your couple's game, isn't it?
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
much.
our couple's game, yeah.
That's cute.
So actually put in by yourself, both of you.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
But
threw up a little in my mouth.
I know a lot of mine haven't come out yet, or maybe two of them have. One got killed straight away, and I'm deeply
Captain's
frustrated by that. So I'm going to go weight 0.78.
So we have got Andromeda's Edge.
Oh, put in by me.
Yeah, put in by you. So I've played it. I love it, but you've played it more. So you give the description.
Yeah, it's Dwellings of Eldervale 2.0, basically, and it's kind of worker placement where you put your ships out. So your ships are like workers, and it's kind of got like a snake vibe to it. So the first worker you put down limits where you put the next workers. So you've got to kind of plan where you're going. It's got quite a nice battling system in there that's very quick, very easy. It's not something you see in any Euro games because you do fight each other, but you can heavily mitigate what's going to happen, and you can actually make it so that even if you lose fights, it's worth it. So you can actually come out of losing fights better off, which I quite like. So you can engineer it in certain ways. And it's just a fun, stupid game. Like, you pick factions. Like, I think one of my favourite factions are the Celluloid Technoblorps is a faction.
That is an amazing name.
And it's probably one of my favourite factions in the game. And it's just, you enter into it. It's like, it's just fun. It's just a fun, mad game.
Is it long?
No, not if you get on with it. No, 2 to 2.5 hours, 3 hours. It's not too bad. But yeah, so weight-wise, I don't know where it sits, actually.
Plus 0.83. I'm joking. 0.71.
Oh! It just pips it then.
Nova's gone.
See, I think Artnova's a lot more difficult than the double.
I'm sad
Maybe I
about
just get
that.
on a better with it.
sad
Artnova
about
is
that.
heavier.
It's heavier.
Slightly.
Oh, I can't believe it.
No. Art Nova is considered a reasonably heavy game for one that's thematics leans towards the casual.
It's fiddly until you know it, I
It's
think.
amazing.
I don't feel good about it, but because it's gone against one of my own, I feel better.
I love Art Nova, but I do love Andromeda's Edge. I do. It's not their game. I
Heresy.
prefer Art
Come
Nova,
on.
but Art Nova is one that has done very well historically in the pod. So,
Did you know they were doing a spin-off?
No. What?
Yes,
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember the name of it, but they are doing a spin-off in the Ark Nova universe.
Yeah.
Sanctuary.
Yes, and it's I don't
Smaller,
think you
lighter
put,
game.
Yeah, I don't think you
Yeah.
put tiles down. No, you don't put cards down. I think it's all tile based.
Mm-hmm.
I think somebody else was describing it as like My Little Ark Nova.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matthias Wigg's still doing it.
Yeah. Right, who's defender? Is it Becky?
I don't know, but I think
I won, didn't I? No, you didn't.
No, I tell you, I don't.
I won. JP, give it up.
I've looked, but it doesn't matter because I'm not deciding.
All right. So my game is Endeavour Deep Sea.
Ooh, I like this.
So weirdly enough, this is the one that I think Davey. Is this Davey's game?
I don't think Davey. It's Davey's game. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he didn't
So
put it in.
he didn't
right?
put it in, but it was Davey's game because I was due to play it, and then they hadn't sent the cards
right.
along with it. So I've learnt it. I haven't played it though. So I watched a video and had a little look around and make sure I knew all the rules, and then never actually played it. So it looked quite good fun. Don't know much more than that. The idea of Endeavour Deep Sea is basically you are kind of exploring down into the ocean with a submarine, and you open up various worker placement spots and stuff like that, and you can go up the different tracks to make your actions better and stuff like that. So I don't know a lot about it apart from the fact that people seem to really like it, and it looked like it was going to be pretty good fun. So relatively positive, but don't know a lot about it.
Who put it in there?
So it was Rob.
Rob, was it? Yeah.
Rob absolutely adored that game. And
Yeah, I
he played
really
it,
liked it. Yeah.
Played it
It's
full
really good.
board.
No, really
full
good.
board game.
Yeah, I played it with Rob. That's when
Now,
we played it
with
first.
this one, because I'm not ambivalent to it, but I'm mildly positively disposed towards it. I'm not going to tank it in the hope that it's not one of mine that I want to actually knock out. So I'm going to go for one that I think is almost certain to win with. 0.14.
Okay, the game I have is Imperium Horizons. Do not have the game, never played the game, don't know anything about the game. JP, what's the game?
Captain's Chair 1.0.
Yes, Captain's Chair 1.0. No, it's basically a civilization deck building game, very unique system in the fact that you start as a barbarian state and you move all the way to an empire state. And I adore it. and I have everything for it. And
Wait a minute. The picture here, you've got what looks to be a cigarette rolling case and a card that
that's
says
the card back.
and a card that says "kill" on it.
Yeah.
Smoking kills? Is that what you're trying to?
No, it's a sword.
Okay.
Yes.
Sure.
What's the message?
Okay,
What's a synopsis?
So what was your weight was 0.14
It's
or
definitely
1.3, and this is 0.76.
It's a heavier boy.
Or 9.6. Either way, you've lost it.
Yeah,
mate. Sorry.
Imperium's not known for its lightness.
No.
But it's I'll have a little cry again.
Yeah.
For a card game, it's quite weighty, but I
Yeah.
crashed the content of it pretty well.
Yeah.
Either way, it's going in the bin.
It's going in the bin.
Shame.
Again,
Game that.
sorry, David.
I'm happy with that result.
Right.
Am I defending? Right. Yep. I'm on it.
Yeah, T, this is actually one of yours, mate.
Okay, what's it?
But it's one that I'm very positively
I know which one it is,
disposed towards. Go on then.
Great Western Trail.
Correct.
Yeah.
Great
New
Western
Zealand.
Trail, New Zealand, which is a game that I'm a big fan of. The original game I really like, but New Zealand's pipped it for me.
Yep.
It's just Great Western Trail with bells on. Just like it makes everything better about the game.
Yeah, it's
in
just
my
more
opinion.
balanced, isn't it?
Yeah, and also like there's different strategies which the base game doesn't have, like the shearing. Thank you, that's the word I was looking for. Yeah, the shearing just adds another way of winning that isn't always the same. So love the game. I won't say too much about it. We probably talked about it before, but Great Western Trail, but in New Zealand with sheep, basically.
That's much better.
Yeah, much better. And because I'm positively disposed towards it, definitely.
Got a sheep the same bar.
Yeah, this is a quality picture. This is my favourite one.
That's exactly why I said to draw the net, just draw a sheep.
I like the way the sheep, by the way, is looking at me like quite.
Have you seen the
I'm not going
box?
to try and pronounce it, but like it's coquette. How would you? Coquettish.
I would say
So it's
sexy.
like looking at me like, oh, do you fancy a bit?
I know it. It's Nala from The Lion King.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. And it's saying bar.
What the hell just happened?
Whoa.
Look at this picture and tell me you're not aroused.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Fair.
I'm
Yeah,
half Welsh, and that's right, did it for me.
Yeah, lovely picture, G.
No, thank you.
So I really like this game, so I'm going to try and get it to win. There's two that it's really good on, but I don't know which one to go for. So I'm going to go for rating, but it's close. 8.6.
Strong.
Very strong.
Okay. Oh, no.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, okay. So, anachrony.
Oh.
But you're okay, I think. Well, depends. Which one?
Actually,
What would you
happy
rather?
either way.
You're happy either way, yeah?
Anachrony is my favourite game of all time, so I'm always going to plug for that one, but I do love Great Western Trail.
Do we need to describe anachrony? We've done it so many times in the podcast. haven't we?
Have we though?
Yeah, definitely. I've literally just tried catching up with the podcast, listened to it, and everyone's mentioned anachrony in the last 3 episodes I've listened to. So
Time travel, worker placement. Enough said.
That's
Love
why,
it,
that's
love
why
it,
I want to
love
play
it,
it.
love
So,
it, love it.
this is done by Dan. Obviously, you put this one.
yeah.
Yeah. A rating 8.1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I've knocked out Anachrony. This
have.
is very upsetting.
You get.
I'm not very happy about that.
I am.
I do love
I'm
Great
s-
Western Trail, but Anachrony is literally number one.
Have you played it?
Yeah, I played it. Not a long time. I haven't played it for ages, but we've got a game coming up now because I requested
two
it.
now.
2,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's after the last time I played
I love it.
It's
I love Anachrony. It's a great game.
Amazing.
surprised you loved it after the pumping I gave you.
Right.
It's okay. I've learned to love games when I get beaten, Kerley. It's fine.
Oh, shots fired. Nice. All right.
So, my game is Ticket to Ride.
Oh.
That's got to be a Becky one.
Becky's submission. I do really like this game. It's
Same.
really good fun, but
Still
I've
need
got
to
be
play
honest,
it.
in case it's going to
Don't you
knock out
dare!
some.
I've just bought the deluxe trains. Don't you ruin
They
this
are
for
very
me.
nice, but
Don't you dare!
I love
Have you,
Ticket to
have you
Ride,
never
but
played
it's,
this, JP?
Never played. I keep.
you
I
know
want
it's
to.
actually a good card. So I don't.
It's a
there's
classic
not even
game.
any obvious ones.
Cheap, it's good.
It's
I'm
old.
going to go for
It's got old.
weight.
when you go to the cupboard and all you find in the bottom of the part of the crisp packets is ready salted. That's where Ticket to Ride lies. You enjoy ready salted, but it's not the one you always
That
take
is
out of the bag.
that is not fair.
It's not fair.
I still like it.
That's when I run out of friends and I go to the bottom of the bag. There's that absolute on the bottom.
Wow.
Oh, the leftover packet.
Wow.
There we go.
Anyway,
Wow.
you went for what? Wait,
I went for weight,
which is
which is minus 1.18.
that's quite far away from 3, isn't it?
Yeah, it's quite far
Alright.
away. It is. To be fair, the rest of the card's very good.
Yeah.
You can have words with you.
Okay, this card, I mean, I've only seen this game in its existence. I've never played it, and I definitely didn't put it in the list. Rob, Davey, Adrian, and Chrissy P all put this in the list, and it's Primal: The Awakening.
No,
The picture is absolutely bollocks.
That's a scary gargoyle.
It looks like one of the gargoyles from Gremlins on the side of the building. It looks horrendous. But the weight is plus 0.82.
So takes the biscuit.
Damn it.
Yeah, I wish I hadn't taken a ride now, but I was worried it was going to be one of the ones I wanted.
Primal gets through. Let's do it.
I love this artwork. This is great. And I can tell that you spent a lot of time on this. So you didn't put this game in, as you said. Chrissy P did.
It did.
Too many bones.
It is. I didn't put
Thank
it
you.
in, and it
Thank
still
you.
got in.
Thank you.
Did you spend an hour doing the artwork on this one, JP? We've got different
It's-
colours.
It looks great. It looks great.
I'm looking at the artwork right now. It does look. It's quite cool.
Tank it.
I've never played it. I'm
Yeah,
taking
I
this.
think-
Value 130.
Hey! I knew it wouldn't get far. I've got a card that's voted by Kerley, Rob, Davey, and Chris P.
Yeah, baby.
So that is Slay the Spire.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And actually, I'm happy this is getting through because I own this as well.
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
it's very good. It's very good. Its value is £86. So it's still on the high end.
Yeah.
But it is such a lot of fun. And I agree, it surpasses the actual digital game in many ways. So love it. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. So I think we've got 2 matches left, right? So I have EOS Island of Angels. We talked
Another
about
one of
this recently on the pod, didn't we?
We did,
Because
yeah.
you've just got this.
Yes.
So this
Loved
snuck
it.
in.
Really
Yeah,
good
it's
game.
So I'm kind of meh about it because I've
don't
never
know anything
played
about
it.
No.
Yeah, so I'm kind of in.
I think you'd like it.
It's pirates. You got to love it. So it's done.
Yeah, you're going
pirates.
you're going around like an island trying
Yeah.
to kind of
Awaken angels
awaken angels that give you bonusy type stuff.
to fight sea creatures.
Pick up and deliver, or
Already sold it.
no? Is it the mechanic? Is it pick up and deliver mechanic?
No, it's like a worker placement mechanic.
Yeah.
You do pick up and put your work onto your board to do your certain actions.
Okay.
It's good.
It's good fun.
But I also don't care.
You'd like it, JP.
I don't know what that is. T. That's the thing. So I am going to just go rank 4,556.
Oh, Jesus.
Wow.
Wow, that's not where it should be.
No.
in
'Cause
my
it's new.
opinion, That game.
That's why.
Yeah, but still.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't blame. I didn't rank it. That's just where it is.
Rank.
It's your fault, mate.
Okay, so the game I have in my hot little hand is Merchant's Cove, which is one of the games that I suggested. So I'm really glad that this is one because its rank is 914. Again, I think it deserves higher than that, but I would because I'm the one that put the game in. Really good kind of trying to use what might come in a minute to determine what you do. There's little colours, there's little meeples. It's good. It's a good game. And you get asymmetric abilities so you can be a different kind of version of a similar thing each time, which is really nice.
Proper asymmetry, isn't
Yeah,
it, as well?
yeah, but it still works really well.
It was fun, actually. I'd
yeah.
play it
To be
again.
fair, I like that one as much as EOS, actually, so I'm happy with that.
Okay.
So I
Well,
own both.
This one won at 914.
Yeah, it's fine.
Hooray.
I've already got 3 of my games through anyway.
So last
my
matchup.
games.
Last round 1 matchup. Becky, take us home for the end of round 1.
Okay, so the game I've got in my hand, I don't care about really. I've heard about it. There's aliens in it, not bothered. SETI.
Okay.
Very popular by a lot of people.
Yeah, really
this
good
one
game.
was nominated by Davey.
It's good.
How do I feel about it?
It's good.
It's
Is
good.
it?
Yeah, this is good. Really good. Very clever.
You've never played
Yeah,
it.
but a lot of my games have
Kerley,
been
you'd
knocked
like
out,
it.
so I'm not invested. Year 2024.
It's literally going for a year last year.
I'm so glad you did that, Rank, because I like SETI, and I have no idea what White Castle, so I've never played it.
Oh, I love White Castle.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but it's Adrian and Dan, so
Yeah.
you do a quick description, Dan, because I've never played White Castle.
White Castle is a game about, is it feudal Japan?
It's a game about
sure it's
confusing
Japan-
and not knowing what on earth is going on, in my opinion.
You played it. I taught
Yeah.
it to you, didn't you? Yeah. It's like, it's have a game where you've got 9 turns and that's all you've got.
Yeah.
Make stuff with 9 turns. It's dice manipulation, action selection, worker placement. It's a tiny box game with a lot of meat in it.
Yeah, yeah.
Good.
It's very good.
Is it one of those games where you want a couple more rounds just because you get your kind of
Yep.
engine going, but
Yep.
you want those 2 extra rounds
Yep.
at the end?
But you don't get them.
but you
But
don't get
them.
No.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. So, 2023.
Oh, so White Castle just takes it.
Yeah, it's older.
Darn it.
That's
well,
disappointing.
I'll be happy.
I like
Thing is,
SETI better.
with White Castle, I know I don't like it. SETI,
It's great,
so
SETI.
there we
SETI's
go.
Very
better,
clever,
in
SETI.
my opinion. But hey, them's the break.
As
right?
is White Castle.
Yeah, I
it's
like to
very
play White
good.
Castle.
It's
Yeah,
very good.
Yeah,
So that's the longest round because we're explaining games, right? So now,
Absolutely.
now we're going to get into the next round where we just get on with it. So yeah, it's quick fire. We'll get through it, and we're there. So Dan, introduce round 2.
Round 2. Fight.
We're in round 2. We've cut the deck. We've got 7 matchups, and we've got a wild card because that's 15 cards, baby. So what happens at the end is whatever wins the last matchup will go against the blind wild card. Don't worry about it. We've worked it out. So T, I think you're continuing as attacker. So
Yep.
take us up for round 2. Just get straight into it.
do this. Okay. I got Here to Slay.
It's back again.
Back again.
Is it going to slay?
Yeah, I want it to slay. I want to keep going with it. And I'm going to go with value again at £18.
Well, that's hard to beat.
It is tough. Yeah.
Well, it was lost, so that's not happening. Arcs. Value, £40.
Done.
Arcs is out.
Done.
Arcs is done.
Ooh. Arcs in the bin. Here to slay goes through to round 3.
Next one. The Witcher. Old World. Okay.
It's early in the round. It could be anything. Could be one of your favourites.
It could be.
It could be something you hate.
God.
Could be Arc Nova. Oh, wait.
Let's just do rank. It's always a fun one. Let's do rank 340.
I've got 95, and it is White Castle. So White Castle wins.
Nice.
There we go.
I've got Castles of Burgundy.
Ooh. It's hard to tank
It's
that
going
one.
to be tough. This is
Yeah,
going
you
to be tough to
tough.
beat.
Yeah.
It's strong on all pretty much stats. So I'm going to try and make this fair. Right?
Yeah.
But I like castles. I wouldn't say it's my
I
favourite.
know there's one that this one card will win on.
Well, I've got to go rating, which is 8.1.
I've got one of
noise
my
you make.
favourite games and my nomination, Twilight Imperium.
Yeah.
And that is a rating of 8.6.
There you go.
And I didn't even think of that when I was looking at rank where it would have won as well. So actually, it was a good matchup for this.
Yeah.
Had
Yeah.
it be on a couple.
Good contender.
Twilight Imperium it is.
Nice.
So I have got Endeavour Deep Sea, and I think at this level, I think we're going to have to tank it a little bit. It's a good game, but I suspect that there's going to be other games I want to do better.
Down Periscope.
So I'm going to go ahead and choose year it was made, 2024.
Up Periscope.
Yes.
Fire the nuclear weapons.
I'm glad you're educated.
Sorry,
Yes, Clem Fandango.
I had to get that out.
It's like being really there with Matt Berry.
Oh, I fucking love that man so much.
Well, I'm really glad you went for that. What was the one you went for? Year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So I have in my hot little hand Terraforming Mars, baby. Year 2016.
Oh, for the love of God. Victory! We have
victory!
victory! I am going to enter a new rule.
Ah.
Next year,
No.
the reigning champion
No.
cannot
No.
be entered.
No.
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 Hey, no, not
No.
in it.
No. Overruled.
Been
I'm outnumbered
because
because
please, dear.
4 of you want it to win.
Yeah, but Mars needs terraforming. You don't get it. It needs it.
It's
It
been
needs it.
terraformed, Dan.
No, but every time you have to do it again.
No.
Okay. Oh, it's one of my games. So I think we'll go for. Oh, I think I know the stat I'm going to go for here. So I have in my hand Merchant's Cove. I'm going to go for weight 0.27.
If only you could see Tambo's face, listeners.
Oh,
Great Western Trail, New
never
Zealand.
mind.
It's
Oh,
guys.
well.
Weight at
That'll
0.99.
teach you for having a stupid shit
You've
insert.
turned
isn't
it into lamb chops.
What's with the insert?
Is that the one though with the insert I hate? Or maybe it's just the
I've no
regular
idea.
Great
That's
Western
Great
Trail.
Western Trail Standard Edition.
Oh, okay. Well, I take it all back then. I'm sure, the New Zealand version's got a much fluffier, woolly insert now, but the other one can just absolutely...
Well, start. They get cowboy hats, which is amazing.
Well, it's no pirate though, is
is
it,
true.
T? Come on, I know... Cowboy or pirate, I know where I'm going.
Cowboy.
That's
Fair enough.
Cowboy.
It's a proper lamb shanker. Right.
Giggity.
Giggity.
Okay, so as the attacker, I have got Slay the Spire. I'm in two minds about this.
It's great.
Keep it.
Yes, but the amount of time I've seen it on your screen, I feel like I've played it myself. I've never played this game.
So
It's on the table. It's
1,000+
completely
hours
different.
on Steam.
I would like to keep it in though, because I do want to try playing the game because it's got such love, not just from my husband but from everybody else as
I
well.
think you'd like it, Becky.
So I'm going to go weight 0.07.
That's a strong stat.
Beat that
Yeah.
baby.
I'm not gonna. Andromeda's Edge. Weight plus 0.71.
Yeah.
We can't have them all go through, so
I'm all right with that.
yeah.
No
I like
Andromeda's
the
Edge.
spirals.
Okay, last card then. No, I don't care about this at all.
It's not the last, it's the penultimate.
Oh,
We've got the
of
wild
course,
card,
of course. So I'm fighting against 2 then here, really, aren't I?
potentially.
Do I want it to win or do I want
What
it
is
to
it?
flop? It's Nucleum.
Oh.
Oh. Well, we obviously need this one in.
So I don't really know what's going to be a good stack because it's only 46 quid. Weight's pretty high though. I'm going to go rating 8.2 for a medium thing because I think all these games are were rated pretty well. So 8.2.
8.2.
Yeah.
My stat is 8.6.
Oh.
And it is Primal the Awakening.
Oh.
Primal gets through.
So we're fighting against this one?
Oh, yeah. And then we have the wild card. So what happens is the winner then fights the wild card. And I've got to re-pick a stat, basically.
So if you were clever, JP, you'd know exactly which card this is.
I'm not, though. I do this
haven't
every
been
year.
Paying attention either.
I can't remember. And I should, just by elimination, know what that card is. So I think in this case, I'm actually going to... Again, Primal's apparently very good.
Oh, I know which card it is.
But I'm going to go value. I'm going to go 114. Some tank in this.
Oh, I think everyone's going to be happy with your decision. This is Minos,
Yes.
and the value is 38 English pounds.
Yeah.
Nice work,
Nice
Minos.
Of course it
I
is.
would say if you can pick it up for £38, flipping well in. I
Get
did
it.
not pay £38 for my copy.
And if people are moaning about the stats, write to idon'tcare.com or whatever. Because they're correct as of a date in the past. And things may have changed. But who cares?
Yeah, JP doesn't give a shit.com.
Information correct as of 2025.
There we go. That's round 2.
Whee!
And now we go on to round 3.
Round 3. Fight.
So round 3, we're going to get into the business end of this competition now.
Yeah, we're getting close. One of my probably my favourite game of the year, along with Slay the Spire. So I've got Minos again. So it is literally after a shuffling. So I really want this one to win.
Of course you do.
But unfortunately, it's not a very good card in this.
Because it's new. New ones tend to be weak.
£38 looking pretty cheap to me.
Yeah, I think it's going to have to be value £38.
Well done, mate. You're good. You win it. I got Merchant's Cove. So value 59 quid. I'd rather Minus wins. I like both games, but I think I'd rather Minus win.
I don't think Minos has got much chance going forward with it, looking at this card. but
Minotaurs
bless
or
it.
pirates? Come on.
Minotaurs.
Becky's sulking.
Right, we're getting to the business end now.
Yeah.
And this is a game that I definitely want to see go through. Terraforming Mars.
Of course.
Of course. Of course. I don't want
I'm going to pick the best stat.
I don't want the TI card. I've not looked at it. I don't want the TI card in my hand.
I've got a few in here that the thing is with Terraforming Mars, the card is good overall, but
Yeah.
it's not great in any one stat. So all of them are a risk.
Wait, come on.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Age.
Okay. We'll go with
Yeah, age is pretty good.
we'll go with weight. 0.27.
Twilight Imperium. You said weight plus 1.33.
Okay. I'm sad and happy at the same time.
Yeah.
Bye bye TI.
Bye bye, TI.
Makes sense.
You take too long.
You do take too long.
I've sort of. I like this card now. I want it to win. It's here to slay because it's
Yes.
just it's got the winner stat, hasn't
The
it?
underdog, innit?
Value
Yeah.
18. I'm doing it. Value £18. I'm doing it again.
All right, this value is very strong. It's £29, but it's White Castle.
Oh, good because I don't
you
like
know,
it.
White
It's too hard.
Castle
It's too.
Here the sleigh.
has fallen over into the mud.
Bye bye White
Oh no, that
Castle.
just means here to slay is going to be against Terraforming Mars.
Well,
What have I done?
Wild card.
you got the wild,
Wild card, yep. Wild card.
Wild card.
Let's go against the wild card.
Shit, man. Value 18. Is this a winning card? It's a winning card.
Kerley's not going to be happy.
Oh, what have I done?
Value 86. Slay the Spire has been slain.
Ah, of course it is. Oh.
You died.
Here to slay the spire.
Filth. You're gonna pay for that one on the way out.
Well, if everyone wants to keep Here to Slay in, it could actually win if people want it to stay in. But it's only me and you, Beck. I think he wants to keep it in.
But yeah, let's get into round 4, Dan.
Round 4. Fight.
So we're at the start of round 4, and because we've had 3 go into the semi-finals, we need to make this a bit more fair and balanced. So we've offered a lifeline. Ooh. Lifeline to one of the defeated heroes out of our roster.
You look nothing like Chris Tarrant.
I know.
It
does.
We don't want to give it.
My stepdad used to do those impressions. It just takes me back. Yeah. Anyway, so we got our lifeline. It's been shuffled in. It can be any one of the ones that has got defeated. We're giving it a little second chance. Who knows what's going on? Right, Dan.
I'm attacking.
First match.
Here we go. Okay, I have Minos in my hand.
Ooh, minus.
We want this card in, don't we? Really?
Yes, please.
I've not played it yet, but it does sound like it'd be up my street.
It's well deserved to be where it is.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think. Yeah. Respect it.
Value 38.
I have the resurrected card. This value is £63. What do you think it is? No, I'm not playing that game. We'll be here all night. It's The Witcher. Geralt in his bath. He's been in too long and he's gone all wrinkly.
It's all gone
No,
cold.
he hasn't.
It's gone all wrinkly, and that is that. So there we go. Minos is through to the final.
Minos is through.
Minos is through, which leaves 2 left, which we know is Terraforming Mars, and we know it's Here to Slay. Now, who has who, and who's going to do what?
So I'm the attacker.
You are.
Yeah.
I have Here to Slay. Year 2020.
Well, it's close. 2016. You know,
Say
what
value.
game
Should have
that
gone
is.
value.
Yeah. TM's still in it.
Good work, Dan. I think they've both got one name on it. Oh, Kerley. Oh, right. Cool.
Round 4's done, and now we're going to get to the final round, Dan.
Final round. Fight.
So we have the final round where we all vote on a stat of the 2 cards. Whoever gets the majority vote, that's the stat that gets picked. Whichever one wins the Boardgame Battleground of our 3rd year. So I'm going to start with you, Kerley, and we'll go clockwise back to me. So what stat are you voting for?
Let's go for value.
I think we should just go ranking because that's objectively the better game, right?
I'm going to go value.
Ranking.
Oh, JP gets to decide.
All right, we'll go ranking.
Well, I'm afraid I've got Minos 2,845. But give it a year and that will be much higher.
Yeah. Terraforming Mars is a 7.
Terraforming Mars, 2nd year reigning champion.
Yes,
Second
Dad.
year reigning champion.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, but
Glad
it's just
there.
a solid game.
Yeah.
And terraforming, Mars needs terraforming a lot.
It does. It does.
It needs a lot.
I think when you looked at any single stat, Terraforming Mars beat Minos, unfortunately. So it didn't even stand a chance. It's even £1 cheaper.
Didn't even touch the side.
It's £1 cheaper.
So I think, but yeah, give it a little while, and I reckon Minos will rock up that the rating and the rank.
I mean,
really think it will.
TM as a game is important to our gaming group.
Yeah.
If we're going to be honest and serious about it, we've played the shit out of it for a long time.
A whole Calax and a half is Terraforming Mars in our
Yeah.
house.
We literally played it on Sunday, didn't we?
Yeah.
Not long back. So, it wins again. Like I say, I might have to introduce a no returning champions rule for next year and all future years that we do this, just to keep it a little bit different. Because I think, Minos, it would have been nice for Minos to take it, I think.
I think it's a strong second place.
But it got there, though, didn't it?
Yeah.
It got it. And who knows? Here to Slay.
I
Right?
know.
Here to Slay. Where did he get? 3rd place?
Yeah.
3rd place.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have predicted that.
I know it's controversial, but I probably would have accepted Terraforming Mars losing to Minos. I really think it's an exceptional game, and it would have been nice to have a new champion.
That is that is controversial.
Yeah, it's not saying it's a bad game. It's just I like to see a difference, just because you didn't let too many bones win last year. So,
That's the truth.
I'm just saying. But no, there we go. That's the end of the game, guys. Any debrief and highlights for you?
Well, I'm sad that all my games went out pretty quick, apart from
And mine.
Merchant's Cove. And yeah, I could see the sadness in your little face when Captain's Chair went out first round.
Yeah, that was the highlight
That
of
was
mine.
very sad.
I wasn't
a big
prepared
game
for
to
it.
get.
No, that was really sad because you have spent time with that game.
I have spent a lot of time. It has become I think it's now second most played game in my collection of ever.
Wow.
It's going
The
to take a
first
while.
being Too Many Bones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too Many Bones, 85 plays. Which is not bad going considering the game takes forever.
Yeah.
Captain's Chair is probably nearly mid-30s,
Yeah.
high 30s by now.
good.
And
It's not that old.
I still want to keep going back to it. I've got the solo missions to do, and I've got loads of stuff to kind of play with that game. But yeah, that going out round one, match one was gutting. I'm not going to lie. I was hoping to just get into the flow of the game before I accepted that. I knew it wouldn't probably get to the top, but yeah,
I'm the same with Anachrony.
yeah,
Because it's getting on now. It's getting on a bit.
it is.
But it's still amazing.
Oldie but goodie.
It is an oldie but
Absolutely.
goodie. It's
Just like me.
It's a staple, isn't it? Anachrony. It's just fun.
Love it.
Great game. But there we go. Any other highlights?
Oh, that's good. My cards got quite high, so I'm happy.
The artwork.
T was happy. Yeah, the artwork's a highlight, mate, as always.
Yeah, always.
Yeah, it is what it is. The artwork is what it is.
The horny sheep's the best one.
The horny sheep.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's got to go on socials.
We'll do that. We'll do that. So there we go. That is our board game battleground. I just want to basically thank you all for listening. Thank you for supporting us for 3 years now, guys. It's been emotional. It's been emotional. It is really a pleasure to keep doing this podcast for you and for us to chat about games and keep playing games. And we're just ever, excited about continuing. And we thought we'd run out of ideas 2 years ago, and we're still coming out with new and wacky and wonderful things to do, right?
Don't say that. Yeah, it's my roundup next. So I've got to think of some ideas.
You'll pull them out of the bag, and I think that's what makes this podcast unique is the fact that we've got so many different dynamic opinions, ideas, and points of view, and the fact that our first players get kind of full creative control of the episodes that they do means that you get like the inner thoughts of everyone's mind, and some of that wacky, some of that serious, and we like to kind of blend it all together in our kind of show, and that's pretty much what we're like in our gaming group anyway, right? So it is what it is. But no, thanks for listening. As always, if you want to learn more about the podcast and you want to get in touch, please drop communications through our show notes. All the socials and information is right there. And if you want to support the show, please support us on Coffee and throw us a few quid. It all helps. It's all really good. It helps us progress and continue and put some more, great coverage for games and conventions and events and equipment and all that kind of good stuff. So, yeah, I think happy birthday to us all. And we'll hopefully continue on and get to our 4th birthday. But yeah, all that's left to say, as always, is whose turn is it? It's ours. It's our turn. It's our turn.